Hey everybody, Earl Harrison from HIMS Incorporated here to talk a little about Google integration. We are really excited about some of the latest developments as of the making of this recording, which is April 3rd, 2019, as we're on the brink of a new release that actually includes a Google search feature, integration with our file manager with Google Drive, and that's probably mostly what I'm going to talk to you about today. However, the reason that we have the Google integration is because we are a Google certified device. Some folks might try to tell you otherwise, but it is true. We are Google certified. We have a relationship with Google, which is very strong, and that's why we can do things like Google integration with Google Drive and so forth. If you have an Android device of any kind, whether it be a cell phone or some sort of a tablet, there is a way to confirm that your device is in fact Google certified. And we'll do that right here with the Polaris. I'm in my file manager, and I'm just going to press P for Play Store. Had the BrailleSense Polaris not been certified, we wouldn't even be able to ship it with the Play Store. That would be a big no-no. So I press P for Play Store.
Previously installed button show navigation drawer. New notifications.
And I'm going to go ahead and open the navigation drawer and press S for settings.
List subscriptions, enter key. List settings, enter key. To
Okay. Enter on that. Oh, you know what? Before I do this, it occurred to me that I'm not sharing my screen. I've got Zoom running on the Polaris, and it is part of this Zoom meeting. So
File Manager.
Let me go back to all applications.
A capital TTS voices.
Zoom. I could have also pressed F2, F3, which is the equivalent to Alt-Tab on the computer, and I end up in my Zoom
Earl Harrison.
Conference, and I'm going to go ahead and press the letter S for
Start my video, enter key to select. Share, enter key
share.
To select.
First letter navigation, press enter
button
on
photo, enter
share.
Key to select.
And the next thing I'm going to select is screen. So again, with the letter S.
Button screen, enter key to select.
And now I should be
Zoom.
Sharing my screen. Okay. Now I'll press that F2, F3 keystroke that I was talking about earlier.
Task name, Zoom. Task name, Play Store.
It gets me back to my Play Store. And I just opened my navigation drawer, I believe, and I've gone to settings.
Stop share, enter key. List Earl Harrison. HarrisO'Neill@gmail.com. List subscriptions, enter key to select. List settings, enter key to select.
Press enter on that, and I'm going to just go ahead and tab through here
list general. List tab down. List auto
until I get to the place where I can hear that this device is in fact Google certified.
List user controls. List parental control. List require.
I'm just pressing F3, which is my tab key.
List Google Play Instant. Use switch off, protect my updates. Notify me if other sources. List about. List open source licenses. List Play Store version. List Play Protect certification. Device is certified. Enter key to select.
Okay, so it says Play Protect certification. This device is certified. So that's all we need to know in here regarding certification. So I'm going to press the F1 to move back to my main menu.
File Manager, F.
And now I'm going to go into the browser, or the web browser, actually it's called Web Tools folder. Previously, the only thing that existed in there was the web browser, but now if I press the letter B for browser,
web browser, B.
I land in, of course, the Web Tools folder, and the second item in this folder
Google Search.
is called Google Search. I'll press enter on that.
Search term edit box.
So it gives us a really nice, clean, streamlined way to do Google searches. Now, a couple nights ago, I was flipping through the channels on TV, and I found an old rerun of Shark Tank where they were talking about the Voyage Air foldable neck guitar. And I started thinking, well, wouldn't that be cool if I could be on the road like I so often am and have access to a musical instrument like this without having to actually bring another guitar case, just throw it in a big suitcase with all my clothes and stuff like that. So I'm going to do a search for foldable guitar.
F-O-L-D-A-B-L-E, foldable, G-U-I-T-A-R.
I could have used grade 2 and did the AR sign, but
Searching.
I didn't. That's what's so nice. You've got options. So I am looking at a bunch of full braille cells going across from left to right. Basically, it's our progress indicator.
Best travel guitar by Voyager, as seen on Shark Tank. The guitar, 164 list item.
And I have 64 hits here. The one being the best travel guitar by Voyage Air. And I can just down arrow through here.
Genius folding travel guitar design from Scieri Guitars. YouTube.
Okay.
What happened to Voyager guitar after Shark Tank? 360 M5s. Folding travel guitar. Imagus Keter. Drumming. Cross Guitar 2.0.
Okay.
The next generation.
Sounds like
Amazon.com.
some other folks have gotten involved or into the foldable guitar game.
Travel guitar by Voyager.
I just press
Shark Tank. The guitar.
space plus 1, 2, 3 to move to the top of the menu. I'm just going to press enter on the first option. Was in fact what I was looking for.
Starting web browser. Loading.
My web browser starts. I see loading ellipsis on my braille display. Loading ... And
Best travel guitar by Voyage.
And we're loaded here. So since I'm sharing the screen, if you're one of these light dependent people who can actually see what's going on the screen, you see that I've got the web page about the Voyage Air guitar. And those of you who are listening and are braille users such as myself, you see how fast and clean and easy it is to actually research a topic using the Google search feature. The next thing I want to show you is something I'm really very excited about as well.
File Manager.
Back in my File Manager by pressing F1, and I'm going to go in here by pressing Enter. And we'll see that
list item.
In addition to the 64 gig flash disk memory that I've got on the Polaris itself and the
SD23 list item.
SD card that I've got installed here as well, I have
Google Drive 33 list
another
item.
option called Google Drive as my third option. And I'm going to go ahead and press enter on it. Because I'm signed in to Google Drive, I'm online, I can actually copy and paste content between my drive and my SD card or my flash drive as easily as I have always done between my flash disk and my SD card. The difference is now I can do that with Google Drive as well. It makes things really simple to move and manage content on your Google Drive. So I've got several folders here. The first one I've down arrowed to is called Classroom because I've got a Classroom account. It makes it really easy if things are posted out there. And I've got Polaris Word Processor Essentials for Training. I'm going to go in there.
Earl Harrison, reading documents.
Reading documents.
Launching the word processor and
Launching
touring
the
the
word
interface.
processor.
Launching the word processor and touring the interface. Docs 3
Launching the
list
word
item.
processor and touring the interface. Let's just go ahead and copy that with Enter C.
Copy. Launching the word processor and touring the interface.
And I'm just going to
Docs 3
back
list item.
out by pressing the backspace key, which is .7 on our Braille keyboard.
Polaris word processor is
And I'm back to Polaris is
Classroom
the
folder,
Classroom
list item.
folder.
Google Drive 33 list item.
Google Drive. I'm going to go back up to my flash disk.
Flash disk 13 list item.
Enter on that.
.19 movie folder 139 list item.
I'm going to go into the Documents
database folder 1430 DCIM folder Documents folder 1639 .docx 1
and I'm going to paste it with an Enter V here.
Pasting. One object's copied.
And it says
Launching the word processor
that
and touring the
quickly,
interface. Docs
one
26
object's
list
copied.
item.
And of course, I can do the opposite, the reverse as well, copy from either my SD card or my flash disk to Google Drive. So it makes it really quick and convenient to manage content between my Polaris and my Google Drive. I am so excited about this feature. So that's really what I wanted to show you. There's one more thing that I would like to show you, which I think you'll find interesting. And I've got this little device made by a company out of Cupertino, California. It's called something like the iPhone. And I'm going to go ahead and go in here. And let's say that I want to schedule an appointment for this evening. Because I've got my my Google Calendar set up as my default calendar on my iPhone, when I schedule an appointment using dictation or whatever method I want to use with the iPhone, it automatically synchronizes with whatever other Google devices that I have, or Android devices that I have set up with Google Calendar. So I'm going to go ahead and say to schedule a fictional appointment here. Schedule a calendar appointment with John Smith titled Foldable Guitars for 7 o'clock p.m.
Your appointment with John Smith called Foldable Guitars is for today from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Ready to schedule?
Okay. Yes.
I scheduled your appointment with John Smith for today
Okay.
from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
So
The appointment is called Foldable Guitars.
Guitars. All right. Well, what's worse, her hearing or my dictation? It doesn't matter, because all I want to do is go
File Manager,
and
F.
demonstrate how that within my organizer, again, the letter O from within the main menu gets me into my organizer.
Address Manager, A.
I've got an address manager. By the way, I've got an application on my iPhone that allows me to synchronize my iPhone's appointments, as I think it's called Contact Sync, with the address book on my Polaris. But
Schedule Manager, S.
I'm going to press Enter on Schedule Manager.
Solar Calendar, 1 events Wednesday, April 3rd, 2019, add a combo box.
And I hear that I have one event on
Owner Calendar,
my solar calendar.
gmail.com, 1/8 list item.
And I'm going to go ahead and down arrow through here.
Owner Calendar, gmail.com, 2/8 calendar name, gmail. Start date, Wednesday, April 3rd, 2019, 4/8 list item. Start time, 07:00 p.m., 5/8 list item.
Oh, 7 o'clock p.m.
End date, Wednesday, April 3rd, 2019, 6/8 list. End time, 08:00 p.m., 7/8 list item. Subject, foldable guitars with John Smith, 8/8 list item.
So let's see how it says. Subject, foldable, GETTIRES. Okay. But whether it's my dictation or Siri's hearing, is all academic. It doesn't really matter, because all I wanted to do is demonstrate how I can instantly synchronize my calendar appointments after creating one, on my Polaris, after creating an appointment on my iPhone. And that, my friends, is Google integration. Thanks again for joining me. If you have any questions, do call us. 512-837-2000 is the number. Or you can always reach us online at hims-inc.com. Thanks again. Take care.